Hey guys, Sandy here, and there is no intro for this video. So my husband was on a conference call and his desk is across from mine in my room. So, I just had to start scrapbooking. I guess I could have waited until his conference call was over, but you know what? Sometimes you don't want to wait. Sometimes you just want to start playing with the pretty paper. So that's what I did. I started playing with the pretty paper. Now I have this piece of fireworks paper that has already been torn because I used the little piece on another layout, and I decided that this would be a great piece for this layout. So instead of having my basically what I was going to do was, instead of having that strip down the side on the left here, I was going to make my strip a lot wider. And then I decided, you know what? I have this big expanse. Why don't I just go ahead and put a strip there anyway? So I put down the red and white striped paper roll. It lives with my washi tape, but I am going to washi the back of it just so that it stays down on top of that paper. And I think I must have been interested in what was being said in his conference call because I was listening in and pausing a little bit. So now I'm going to figure out what in the heck I want to do with the rest of the layout. So here is a photo of my husband and I on the People Mover, and you guys, we adore the People Mover. It is one of our favorite things to do, is to sit in the People Mover and ride around Tomorrowland. We've got a lot of favorite things to do, so don't think that you're like, oh, that's all you like is the People Mover. No, basically everything. I like everything. Everything is one of my favorite things to do at Disney. But it is really interesting because this photo was taken in 2017, and it is now 4 years later, and I have lost 35 pounds, and my husband's lost over 100. So these photos don't even look like us anymore. It's so weird to see that. But there it is. Now I decided to really liven up this red and white strip over here by putting some black washi tape, some gold washi tape, and then some gold star washi tape. I just felt like this side needed to be as exciting as the other side. And since there's a lot going on the other side, I felt like I needed to make a good amount going on this side. So I'm already deviating from the sketch, or what I had kind of planned out in my head when I was making the sketch of what it would turn out like. So how weird is that, you guys? Like, you can use a sketch and, follow it completely, or you can make a sketch which is, you have some sort of layout idea in your head, so you make it, and then you still don't follow it. But that's okay. I still think I followed the sketch. I just feel like it is kind of a more is more mentality. Like, my original plan was to have a word up there, which was why that rectangular box is up there in the right-hand corner. But instead, I decided to put banners up here. I eventually do put a word up there, but again, not what I was thinking about when I was originally starting the sketch out. I didn't even have a photo in mind, so I was just kind of like thinking things that could happen. Anyway, that is okay. It just goes to show you that plans go awry, and you can still have a great page even if you don't follow your initial thought process. And that is something that I had to really give myself permission to do a while ago. Like, I'm pretty good with it now. I like to call it out, and it's interesting to me when it happens now. But it's okay not to go with your original plan. It's okay if your scrapbook page doesn't turn out the way you originally envisioned it. Like, just go with it and make the things. So I am pulling some things out of these little tins. Now these little tins are actually Distress Mini ink tins with their inserts taken out of them. So when I first started basically collecting the mini cubes, I bought the tins because I thought that they would be a great way to store them. I quickly outgrew them and ended up moving on to a different storage. But the tins are great for holding embellishments and things like that. And this is how I take things to crops and stuff. So that worked. Can't wait to go back to crops and retreats. So I go ahead and pull this castle down. Now the castle had been on my tripod leg for a good year, I'm guessing. It's just been chilling out there, and I figured this was a great day to bring it out. I popped up those word stickers up onto Fun Foam so that it would pop up a little bit and have a little bit of interest. Now I am going through these Say Cheese papers and trying to figure out what ones I want to use, because I do want to map my photo a little bit here. Now the Say Cheese, this collection is more of a cream based, and the, what is this one called this time? A Magical Place is more of a white base. But you know, you can mix and match the colors. I do, at least. They're all very Disney-esque, so they go. So I'm going to go ahead and put my photo down on top of there to give me a photo mat. I just felt like the photo needed something between it and all of those fireworks to give it a little bit of distinction, and that little mat does it just fine. I am going to see if there's something else I can do to this layout, or if I should just go with it. And I decide that I am going to go with this. There's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of embellishment on this layout. I do journal about the People Mover and how we love writing it, and we love just sitting and writing through Tomorrowland. And I even mentioned that one of the best things to happen, because the People Mover takes you through Space Mountain, is when you ride it when the lights are on. And you guys know I have a thing for Space Mountain with the lights on. It's just a thrilling moment for our family. So I do a good amount of journaling on there, and then I'm going to put the date over here, and that is going to do it for this layout, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. We are almost to the end of 100 Sketchy videos. I am so excited. And then Follow Sketch Friday will come back, so if sketches are your thing, don't worry about it. They still will be there, and if sketches, you're kind of over them, don't worry. They're only going to be once a week. I will see you guys again real soon for another video.